Cradle, Dogs of Fount, Chapter 26, Part 3. The stairway only jolted once as he hoisted himself up and put all his weight on it. Nate could never be labeled as overly cautious, but he climbed that fire escape as quickly and carefully as he could. He entered a room with a hole in its wooden plank floor. He heard footsteps that seemed to be coming from the direction the enemy was seen running from, but he wasn't sure and wondered could it be Lou and the team. He decided to wait just a moment to see if he could spot who it was through the hole exposing the first floor. He made sure not to stand too close to the hole as to not be seen. After a few moments of looking at a continuous stream of white dust fall through the hole, the footsteps stopped somewhere near, but Nate hadn't caught sight of anything yet. He had to move quickly because Lou and them could not defend themselves anymore, or that was the safest assumption to make. He crept out of the room into a narrow hallway that had a burnt brick wall on either side. It gave way to a staircase with 3 metal rails acting as a rail guard for the firmer workers. Nate was just about to walk down them, but saw that it was opened up to a wider area that would be easier to spot him. So he stayed near the upper stairs and immediately saw a group of 5 soldiers in green military garb. One had black hair and it was cut something like Lou would wear. They all had rifles and submachine guns ready. They were at a door and looked to be planning to breach it. It didn't make sense though. If that were Lou and the rest, would they be trying to get in a room or not? He could see no faces and was quickly running out of time to make a decision. He wouldn't be able to shoot them all down in time without drawing their fire and probably get outgunned. But that would be safer to figure them out, because the alternative was throwing his frag grenade and killing them all in the blast. But he only had one. Lord, forgive me, please. Amen. Nate silently prayed and tossed a grenade in the midst of the group. He looked away just as it went off and heard the concussive blast and the screams of the soldiers. He waited for 3 minutes of deafening silence and then looked back around the corner of the stairway. The door that was going to be breached creaked open really slowly. There was a black and gray pattern shocked on the metal door from the grenade blast and black splatters of blood. The door continued to open wider, and then a thick soldier appeared, and Nate confirmed the black haircut and big cheeks as his friend, Lou. Nate fell to his knees and let the relief trickle down and slow the pace of his racing heart. Lou, don't shoot, it's me, Nate. Holy crap, Nate, you took them all out, Lou called from downstairs. Nate was still looking at the ground, getting himself together. Heather helped, Nate replied. Ramsey's here. I don't give a crap how, you guys saved us, Lou hollered. Nate looked down around the corner and saw Lou looking up with his classic smirk. He looked sweaty, dirty, and miserable in every other respect but his smile. Is that Bravo team leader Nate? Nate instantly knew that was Gary. Kiss my butt, Bravo, Nate exclaimed, and everybody laughed. Nate got up and went down the stairs to greet his team. At the bottom of the staircase was a mess of blood and bodies that Nate stepped over and tried his best to ignore, but did get a glimpse of the bottom of a bloody, exposed rib cage. Bro, Lou greeted and they hugged. Crap's real, Nate said as they released. He looked in the room and saw Gary, Scott, Roger, Ken, and Foster. Foster's arm was in a makeshift sling and he looked dog-tired. We gotta get out of here, like friggin' right now, Lou informed Nate. They keep coming with new groups no matter how many we put down or get away from. They're probably on their way now. Okay, let's get out of here, Nate said. Lou didn't hear him. He was staring at what seemed to be one of the bodies. He hurriedly went into his hip pouch and pulled a black metal clone stick out. He kneeled down and grabbed an exposed screen from one of the more intact bodies and cloned the screen after a 30-second download. The whole group was on their feet now, and Lou extracted the stick. Nobody, and they all found their way. He extracted the stick, nodded, and they all found their way outside. It was enough to make Nate's heart swell with warmth to see Ramsey and Heather in an extended terrain truck waiting for them with the engine running. Heather, are you serious? Holy crap, Lou called out. They all ran to the truck and simply climbed in, for the cabin was just like a Jeep Wrangler from the old Earth. Ramsey had the obligatory cigar in his mouth, lit and fragrant. "Strap in, ladies, bumpy ride," Ramsey said, and he got the motor to whine as they speeded off towards a valley trail at the west side of the grassy field.